1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Hello!
We're back. So, second game into Ticket to Ride. We're going to be doing the USA 1910 expansion. So the 1910 expansion actually has 3 different game modes. There's the 1910 game mode. That's classic 1910.
Yep.
There's Big Cities 1910, and then there's Mega 1910.
Yeah.
So the 1910 expansion added like 35 cards.
Yes.
As well as the Globetrotter bonus that I mistakenly thought was in the base game because I've played this version of the game too goddamn much.
Yep.
But we're going to be playing the Mega expansion, which the Mega expansion requires you to draw 5 cards at the beginning of the game and keep 3. Instead of, I think it's draw 4, take 2.
Yeah.
And it has both bonuses in play, so both the longest route and the most tickets claimed are in play.
Yep.
The other game modes, though, are kind of interesting if you really want to have some fun with it. Because having... let's see. Oh, I get to go first. Cool. Having the 1910 cards, there's only 35 cards in that expansion, and only using those cards with the Globetrotter, the most tickets completed, makes for a very tense game.
Yes.
Because there's not a whole lot of tickets to go around.
Sorry, I'm meeting.
No, you're fine. The other thing that's kind of interesting... or the other game mode that's kind of interesting is the Big Cities mode. So some of the tickets, you may have seen them when we were picking tickets, are labeled in red instead of blue. Those tickets are the big cities. Chicago, Dallas, Houston, LA, Miami, New York, and Seattle. Those are your hubs, basically, that you'll be working from. The Big Cities expansion only uses the cards that have at least one of those cities on them. It doesn't use any of the cards that have 2 blue names on them. So, there are 35 of those tickets, and it makes controlling those cities actually part of the game, which is interesting.
Yes, it is.
It makes for a very aggressive playstyle. So... I would only recommend that if you really know how to play the base game. Otherwise, you'd just be kind of flailing around. So, anyway, I'm going from Omaha to Chicago because I feel like it.
Man, all our people must live in Chicago.
Yep. We're starting in Chicago. Chicago. Well, it's only fitting, because the last episode we talked about our trip to Chicago.
I moved the map. Alright.
You moved the map? That's a thing? What the hell? What the shit?
I think you can zoom in on the map, too.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I know it's my turn. Fuck off. Game's getting pissy with me. Okay.
Todd was like, I moved the map, and you were like, what the fuck?
I've never done that before. I guess I'm better with the mouse than you are.
Get the fuck out, right?
Okay, it's been fun, guys.
God damn it, Phil.
I just work here.
Work. You call this work?
Well, I work all the other days of the week, so yes. Let's see.
I started my new job.
Oh yeah, you haven't mentioned this yet.
Nope.
On the channel.
I work at a gas station.
Woo!
It's alright. I haven't gotten paid yet. That's the best part.
I haven't gotten paid yet. At least you're honest?
Why else would you get a job at the gas station?
I guess that's true. God damn.
Nobody works at a gas station because they want to. Alright?
Hey, you never know. I've heard weirder.
That's valid. Alright.
Alright. Can you actually give me
That's gonna show
cards
up on
that
the
I
mic,
want?
so Phil picked up my cast iron umbrella.
Yes, sorry.
I got it at Goodwill.
I'm fiddling with things. I'm almost certain I have ADD at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So, though I did find a really cool
You
thing.
probably had it when you were younger and you just weren't aware.
Probably. One of my friends on Facebook shared something really cool, and I thought it was really helpful. Mm-hmm. I haven't actually 100% tried this yet, but I definitely will at some point. It's a technique that they called June bugging.
Yes.
Because if you watch a June bug, it'll go out, go back, go out, go back, go out, go back. So the idea is if you need to, like, clean your room or do something like that, then you make a very specific part of that room your center.
Yeah.
So, like, if you need to clean the bathroom, they use the example of the kitchen or the bathroom sink.
Yeah.
So you clean some stuff in the sink, and you go off and you start, like, reorganizing the medicine cabinet because something on the sink was a medicine. But then, after you're reorganizing the medicine cabinet, you remember that your center. You need to be a June bug. You need to go back to the sink. So you go back to the sink. You do more at the sink, and then you wander off and do something else. Maybe make a sandwich. Who knows?
Yeah. And then you go back to the sink.
But eventually, that sink will be clean.
Yes.
And you never know what you might have accomplished in the meantime while trying to clean the sink. But the important part is that the one thing that you wanted to center on got finished.
Right.
So I thought that was an interesting way to look at things. And I've never I haven't tried it yet. I haven't had a chance to, but believe me, if it works, that will be a godsend. Because I'm terrible when it comes to cleaning.
I'm actually pretty good when it comes to cleaning. Keeping it clean, big issue there. But cleaning itself is easy for me. Because I enjoy cleaning. Like, I like the process of cleaning.
I do too. Like, I like the feeling after it's done, and it's just like, oh my god.
No.
It's
Like,
clean.
you like it after it's done. I like cleaning.
Oh, okay.
I really do. I like the process of cleaning.
My problem, and I ran into this a lot when I was younger, especially, is I would clean stuff, and then I would find a thing.
Yeah.
And I would fixate on the thing that I found.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it was an old toy or something like that, or an old book. And so I'd just focus on doing stuff with that thing, and my room would stop getting cleaned.
Never had that problem.
I had that problem all the time. That was my entire childhood.
I like being busy, and cleaning is busy work.
I like being busy too, but I like being busy in certain ways.
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing for me. So
I don't like being bored.
I don't either.
When I'm bored, I have a lot of mental issues, like emotional issues, like I should be doing something. And I think part of that is connected to the fact that our society is just so fast-paced now that nobody just sits down and does nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm constantly doing something. And I'm gonna wear myself out doing that.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I like to have stuff to do, but that's just because my mind always needs to be active, and that's another reason why I think I have ADD problems, is
the thing
I have to be working on something or else I get anxious. And
yeah, the thing for me is I can't, with how my writing process works, and this is just me, this isn't everybody, I can't be... Are you looking at my screen?
No.
You dick bag?
No.
Okay, anyway. I can't be connected... Like, I can't be on and active and looking at stuff all day. I can't. My brain just does not work that way.
Okay.
And so when I'm constantly busy, and I'm constantly, connected to stuff, my writing doesn't get done. Because there is a part of my writing process where it is necessary for me not to do anything.
Yeah.
So I can either daydream or whatever my brain does with all of the fictional shit going on.
Yeah.
And because I was a freelance writer and I made money writing other stuff, my brain never focused on fiction, so I stopped freelance writing and I got a job. A job.
A job.
A job. Not to say that freelancing isn't a legitimate job, it is. But
it just wasn't the right fit for you.
It wasn't for me, yeah. And there are some writers
What the fuck are these tickets?
There are some writers that'll tell you, like, I freelance and it's great for me, and that's good for them. It isn't for me. I have to be able to have a job.
What the shit is that?
I have to be able to have a job that I can disconnect from, and then come home and work on writing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to be said about the ability to just sit down and let your brain process.
Yes.
That's a very important part of just being.
Yes.
So that's really important.
Yeah, it is good for you to disconnect and not do stuff. When you have ADHD or ADD, that shit's impossible.
That's hard.
I love your two little trains over here.
I know. Believe me, you'll find out why soon enough.
Okay. You put down the first one, and I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
Let's see. You've got 16 trains left.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this, just because I have the cards for it. That'll help.
Will it?
With my points. Yeah, it's 15 points for placing a train of 6. Also, if I draw another ticket and I need, like, Santa Fe, it'll make it a lot easier. So...
You're drawing tickets?
Yes, I'm drawing tickets. I am out of tickets already.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I've run out of tickets twice.
What the fuck?
You always forget this every time that we play. I draw shit tons of tickets in this game.
Well, I do.
Oh, that's risky. I could do it, but it's really risky. Especially since you just took the route that would have helped me a lot. Let's go with that. Let's see if I can get that. That should be enough.
Okay. I'm gonna take this one.
Okay. What are you doing trying to take over my route for? What is this?
Nothing.
What is that? What is that bullshit? What is that?
It's a train of 6. Why you bitching?
Because you're trying to take over my territory.
I ain't doing shit.
This is my territory.
You fuck off.
This is my territory.
God damn it. It ain't a pissing contest.
That's my route now. Fuck you.
The fuck is wrong with it?
Well, I wanted it, so fuck you. What is this?
What?
What is this?
I wanted to go to Phoenix, okay?
You're in my shit.
I ain't in your shit.
You're in my shit.
I just wanted to go to Phoenix. Why are you being so cruel?
Why are you in my shit?
Why you up in my grill?
You're in my grill.
What?
I had my trains going to El Paso. You can fuck off.
Well, my trains are now leaving El Paso. Thank you.
Well, you can tell your trains to turn the fuck around.
I will tell them no such.
I reset the trains. I hope you're happy.
Cool. I'm in Los Angeles now.
You and your Los Angeles bullshit.
Listen, they had to go there. Your trains weren't in the way.
My trains were in the way. You went around them.
Yeah, what's the consequence? Oh my god, he's funny. What?
Oh my god. Oh, that was good.
You shut your aura. Alright.
Let's see here. Oh, you drew tickets. Do I want to do the same thing? Or do I want to make the stupidest longest route possible? Because I could totally do that. Longest route, Kansas City to St. Louis.
What the fuck?
I could totally do that. It would actually go past St. Louis, but still. You want to go from Kansas City to St. Louis? It's going to take you 10 days. Buckle up.
10 days? But I don't understand.
Well, we didn't get the route from Kansas City to St. Louis. We take Kansas City down to Oklahoma City, down to El Paso, down to Los Angeles, down to Las Vegas, down to Salt Lake City, down to Helena, down to down to Omaha, down to Chicago, and then we get to St. Louis. So like I said, it takes about 10 days.
I mean, this is the only way I'm going to be able to get home, so I guess I'm going to have to do it.
I mean, you're probably better off just walking.
I don't really have the shoes for that.
Well, if they perfect these newfangled things they call cars, then I guess I'll be out of business.
Nobody saw me lip fuck out loud.
Did you get more bad tickets?
Fuck no.
I'm making this a reality now. I'm going to Kansas City. I have to.
No, fuck you.
What? No! Aww. No, sad. My dreams. My dreams of having the most pointless longest route. They've been crushed.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, let's see what I can get out of this. Yep, fucked myself over with that. Here, I have a completed route from Toronto to Charleston. Yeah, it's the yellow ones.
Alright, I'm gonna drop my ticket. Aw, sweet. Aw, damn it. Aw, damn it. Why don't I have this? I just need 2 trains. I could have picked up 3 train rides right there. Alright, it's fine. I got you at least got one. Jesus Christ. I screwed myself, but that's alright. Actually, you screwed me by putting those 2 trains there.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Because I picked up a route from, like, El Paso to Denver, and then you put your trains there right after that.
Oh,
fuck it, I'm ruining his dreams. That's why I did that. I just didn't expect you to respond the way you did. Oh.
That makes me sad.
Oh, God, that was really funny.
All my tickets went to New Orleans. There's my reason for my
okay.
my 2-point route. Aw, yeah.
Oh, God. Your route from El Paso is,
God, we're
wow.
so close.
Oh, wow. Well, you got the Globetrotter. And
You got longest
Oh
route.
my god, that route is super long. Alright. And you got the Globetrotter.
Did I win? Or did I lose?
Oh, it's 15.
Ah! Damn it! Wow. If I hadn't drawn tickets at the end of the game, I would have won. Damn it. And you were lucky enough to get a ticket that you actually had completed right at the end of the game, too.
Yep.
Wow. Shit. Well, we'll be back next time with one of the Europe games, I guess?
Yeah, probably.
Since we've already done both the US ones, unless we want to jump to Pennsylvania.
Oh.
There's a zoom. Neat.
Denver. Still timber.